Hello everybody, welcome back to EAFC. It's the penultimate episode of the series as we finish off the Premier League. We are currently first in the table with a 4-point gap over West Ham with 3 games to go. We're taking on Newcastle, who sit in 5th. Then we're taking on Leicester, who sit in 15th. And then we're taking on Chelsea for the final game of the season, who sit in 3rd. So we're in prime position. We've just got to get 3 good results in these games and we'll be laughing. And then in the next episode, it's the Champions League final versus PSG. So if you've enjoyed the series, you want to see more EAFC, let me know down below if you want me to do another series and who it should be with. Or if there's other games you think I should play. There's going to be some golf coming to the channel when 2K25 is released, PGA 2K25. Yeah, let me know what you want to see on this channel. It's up to you. This is just my secondary channel where I play all the games that I like that aren't Football Manager. I'm just going to be playing them, recording them and putting them on. So let me know your thoughts. If there's a specific series you want to see, leave a like on the video. Let's get into the game against Newcastle. Here we are then at Villa Park, and if results go in Villa's favour, they could win the Premier League title today in front of their home fans, but most likely it will come down to the game next up against Leicester or the final game of the season against Chelsea. But Villa line up in this one. Endrick a little bit tired after his Champions League exploits against Arsenal, so he drops down to the bench with Evan Ferguson getting a rare start in the Premier League for Aston Villa. Chukwuemeka starts in place of Paulo Dybala, who's just having a rest again after quite a heavy workload in recent weeks. And Igor comes in to replace Branthwaite at centre-back, which is a change that Unai Emery does quite regularly after a Champions League game, because Branthwaite doesn't have the best sort of match fitness, recovery and stamina. So that's the lineup changes, and right now Alexander Isak is accelerating away from Pau Torres, but Igor's there with his big head on the ball, and he does a good job of intercepting that one as Chukwuemeka holds it up well. He's got an important role today, replacing Dybala. Dybala, I would argue, I'm not going to say he's been my favourite signing of the save, because that would be so cliche of me with it being Dybala. But hang on, because that's a great ball through to Ferguson. Good shot, and Thibaut Courtois in goal for Newcastle makes a good save. But yeah, Dybala's been amazing since we brought him in. It's been great. Corner then to be taken by Heung-min Son, a bit too close to Courtois. He gets his big frame easily up and catches that one. Evan Ferguson with some good hold-up play invites Hakimi forward, and Hakimi doesn't need too much more of an invite to come forward. It's headed away. It's kept alive though. It's going to be Madueke on the half volley. It's blocked, and Wiley will take control of this one. Newcastle playing in their white kit. Is that their official away kit now? Not too sure. Anthony Gordon. Ball up to find Alexander Isak. Good turn, good touch, but Pau Torres is match enough of that to make it so that it's not an easy shot on goal for the Swedish striker. Almiron tackled well. Kadioglu takes over. Oh, Alexander Isak's done really well here. Good footwork. He's going to win a corner for Newcastle. 17 minutes gone. First corner of the game. No, second corner of the game. Heung-min Son, I think, has already swung one into the box, hasn't he, for us? Unless I'm making that up, but that's a good ball to find. Tonali shot off. Good block again. Another corner to Newcastle. 20 minutes gone. And Newcastle upping up a little bit of pressure here as Almiron swings this one into the box. Igor's there again. He's started the game brilliantly as a centre-back as Igor. And we could have a potential counter-attack on here because Madueke has found the ball through. It's Onana. It's, again, not the most ideal man on a counter-attack, but Onana comes forward with it. Courtois, oh, it's over the bar. I was waiting for Courtois to commit, and Onana misses a glorious opportunity to give Villa the lead. Well, Almiron's done well, and he's found Joel Linton, who's pushed forward from central midfield. Onana with a tackle. Can't prevent the corner. 23 minutes gone, and Newcastle probably are on top, although the best chance of the game has definitely gone to Onana for Aston Villa. Pau Torres with a good header away. Chukwuemeka shows some good composure there. Kadioglu out to Son. Not going to get quite a counter-attack that I would have liked in this opportunity. Hakimi heads that into the path of O'Reilly. O'Reilly looks up, looks wide. Chukwuemeka is out there. Not going to keep that one in, though. Evan Ferguson. Good hold-up play again from the big target forward. And he's done well to find O'Reilly, who's sort of bundling his way through, but couldn't make it stick. And Newcastle leaving these 3 men up front, Gordon, Isak and Almiron, sort of their outballs at the top. Here is Ben White, which is such a Newcastle signing, isn't it, Ben White? I can imagine that happening in the future. As Almiron breaks through, he's done really well. Martinez, fantastic save. And Igor, well, tried to get it away. Martinez then took it off his toes. But Aston Villa come forward again. Chukwuemeka. Oh, nearly put it through the wrong side to get Kadioglu in. Didn't quite work. Isak turns into Anthony Gordon, but he was offside. It's a frantic game, 10 minutes till half-time. Madueke up to Ferguson, just holds it up well and gets that one out to Hakimi. Hakimi looking to twist and turn. Can he create space for a cross? He does. Chukwuemeka attacked it at the back post, but it's going to fall to Joe Linton, who can get it away to Almiron. Heung-min Son, not seen too much of him today. On the ball, invites Kadioglu forward. Just ran out of a bit of space, so Aston Villa will reset. Onana goes wide, but Anthony Gordon read it and got a good foot on the ball for an interception. And now he's going to try and launch Newcastle on the attack as he's being chased by O'Reilly. Let's get Hakimi to chase him instead. It makes a bit more sense with Hakimi's pace. Anthony Gordon swings it in. Isak is there, but just couldn't get any sort of contact on the ball. And it's a good clearance from Torres up to Son. Chukwuemeka comes forward, but it's half-time, 0-0 at Villa Park. So one change at half-time. Heung-min Son's coming off to be replaced by Ramsey. Heung-min Son's done absolutely nothing in this game. And here is Ramsey, involved straight away, and he wins a throw-in off Ben White. Hakimi picks out Madueke really well. Madueke turns into Ramsey. Ramsey straight in on the action of the game, gets a shot off. Big save from Courtois. And Jacob Ramsey there showing what he can do as Newcastle make a change as we get ready for this set piece. Almiron off, Harvey Barnes on for Newcastle. In it goes towards Igor. Oh, he got up, won the header, but it's a goal kick. Tonali up towards Alexander Isak, but Pau Torres is there again. I mean, we haven't really looked like scoring, but neither of Newcastle. Our defence has been very, very solid, and we're playing very well at the moment. Hakimi round the pretty poor challenge from Tonali, in all honesty. And he's still going, Hakimi here. He's holding on to the ball very well. Up it goes towards Madueke. Oh, that was meant for Evan Ferguson's feet, not into Ramsey. Wiley will bring this one away. Tonali turns in central midfield. O'Reilly with a good challenge. Joe Linton, good footwork, finds Isak. Isak could be in. He's twisting and turning, trying to get away from Igor, and has, and he's putting Gordon, and that's 1-0 Newcastle. The away team take the lead. We were holding firm until we weren't. 1-0 Newcastle. And with that, we've made our second change of the game, just as Newcastle score. Arda Güler's coming on for Onana, so we're going for more creativity and less brutish force in central midfield, as Chukwuemeka has made a good run here. Chukwuemeka's still going. Still going, Chukwuemeka. He's got around a couple of challenges and done well. His cross is blocked by Militao. The centre-back partnership of Militao and Stones is doing quite well for Newcastle in this game. We're going to bring on Paulo Dybala. We need to bring out some of the big guns to try and make a difference here. As it's coming again, Igor's beaten in the air to that one. It's going to come out all the way to Hakimi, who fancies a drive, but Isak gets his big frame in the way, and it could be a very good counter-attack here for Newcastle. Excuse me, defence. Why are we not running back? Why are we not marking anyone in the middle? Oh my word, if Anthony Gordon had been a bit more aware, that should have been... He's surely Joe Linton's offside. It's gone through... Yeah, he left it. He was offside. That should have been a goal for Newcastle, really, with that counter-attack they had there. Madueke into Evan Ferguson. Great hold-up play from Ferguson again. He's just very good at controlling the ball first time and then getting it into a good position. Madueke, nice ball to find Dybala. Looks in towards Ferguson. He's offside. He's flicked it back to Ramsey, but he was offside. Here is Arda Güler. We've got a lot of creativity on the pitch now with Dybala and Arda Güler playing in central roles. It's not bearing fruit at the moment, though, although Pau Torres steps in well to win that one. Evan Ferguson holding it up again, but Tonali, like, bloody endurance of Tonali to win that and the pace to get back and put that tackle in. Here is Harvey Barnes. Kadioglu stands him up well. Ramsey, Arda Güler, looking for some movement from his teammates, Arda Güler, and he's been fouled, hacked down from behind by Barnes. That could be a red card for the substitute who came on, Harvey Barnes. It should be a straight red. It's a horrible tackle. Yeah, straight red card. We knew it was coming. Newcastle down to 10. And let's see, Pau Torres into Igor. He's giving it straight away, Igor. That was a terrible pass. What was I thinking? And Anthony Gordon is going to try and break through here. Kadioglu's going to come across. Kadioglu's still going to track him all the way. He's gone. Try to put the ball through to Isak. That's easy. And Emi Martinez knows that we need to get this back underway. O'Reilly, Dybala. Out it goes to Madueke. Madueke just turning, trying to hold onto the ball. Someone run for me. Someone do something. Madueke, really good run from Noni Madueke. Noni Madueke, there's just no one there on the penalty spot for the cutback. 15 minutes to go. 1-0 Newcastle. Oh, Anthony Gordon's just pulled out a wonderful bit of skill there. I don't even know how he did that, but he's done it. Igor, oh my word, nearly got robbed by Isak. We've managed to get the ball away to Ramsey. Ramsey's giving it away as well. We're not playing very well today. I hope this isn't a sign for the end of the Premier League season, and that could be a free kick. Referee's played advantage because Gordon's through. Little dink. It's 2-0 Newcastle with 10 minutes to go. Anthony Gordon has changed this game. And we've called for reinforcements up front. Jean Duran on, Evan Ferguson off. It's not. Evan Ferguson actually did a really good job. He just didn't actually have that many runners off him, and we couldn't get the ball into wide positions to cross for him. And Newcastle are rampant now. Isak could be in. Isak does put it through to Gordon, but he's offside. 10 minutes to go. We need a quick fire double here. Oh, and we've given it away. We've given it away. We're masters of our own downfall. Luckily, Isak's offside. Newcastle down to 10, playing better with 10 men. That old adage in football that sometimes teams do play better when they're down to 10. And we just have not been at the races today. Hakimi, lovely pass into Dybala. Dybala into Ramsey. Trying to turn. Ramsey gets a shot off Courtois with a big hand. Keeps his team in the lead with a clean sheet at the moment. O'Reilly. Lovely ball to Dybala. Dybala breaks through the defence. Where is everyone there for the cutback? There's nobody there. Courtois gets it away under pressure. Oh, the movement of the strikers has been absolutely dreadful when we get to those areas. It really has. Kadioglu. Lots of space to run into on the left-hand side. Just holds it up, finds Arda Güler on one more. Madueke. Madueke twisting and turning onto his favoured left foot. Madueke! Oh, it's an absolutely woeful finish. It's so bad. It sums up the game today against Newcastle. You can't be missing the target from there, Nonny. Oh, Madueke looks up, sees Dybala giving him a run. Dybala uses Duran as a little bit of a dummy, and he's been fouled. Surely Dybala's been fouled there. Tonali did not get the ball. He just completely took out Dybala. Referee says play on. There's like 2 minutes to go. We are in a little bit of trouble here. This could blow the Premier League title race wide open as Madueke comes forward. Poor pass into Duran. He's not played very well, Madueke, today, to be honest. Missing good opportunities. Both our wingers have been struggling in this game. Son, Ramsey came on and had a bit of an impact, and then that sort of died down, but it finishes Aston Villa 0, Newcastle 2. Now, luckily for us, Chelsea and West Ham were playing each other, and it finished 2-2. So it's a 3-point gap with 2 games to go. If we win this game against Leicester and West Ham lose, we've won the league. We have won the league. If we win, we'll be on 76. If they draw, West Ham have to win. So West Ham have to win this next game coming up. We've got Leicester, who sit 14th in the league. Here we go then. Aston Villa back to full strength other than the injured Openda. Endrick back up top for this one. Evan Ferguson had a good game, but it didn't really suit how we play. But Aston Villa know if they get a win here, it pretty much secures them the Premier League title. O'Reilly tried to fire that one in towards Endrick. Couldn't quite get there. But yeah, West Ham have to win their game. Otherwise, Aston Villa are crowned champions. Unless we lose. If we get a point or draw or win, West Ham have to win their game. But it still could come down to the final game of the season against Chelsea. We'll see how that one goes. Into Van Aert. Van Aert twists and turns, but Branthwaite doesn't fall for it and wins the ball well. Madueke. Up it goes to Dybala. We want to see us in full flow in this game with a full strength lineup. Hakimi into Madueke. Endrick pulls off and does well. Endrick, good turn onto his favoured left foot, but the shot's not great over the bar. O'Reilly looks to find Dybala, who I think is going to keep this one in, and he does. And Dybala's going to swing that into the box. Son can't win it. Ndidi with a really good defensive header, to be honest. And Fatua has released El Canusa. Sure, I added a letter onto the end of his name there. Not too sure why. Kadioglu does well. Madueke pushed off it by Sumare. I think he's given a free kick. He has given a free kick. As it's a bit too far out for a shot, I think. So we're going to try and feed it into a position where we can get a shot off, which is Heung-min Son. Good save from Everson in goal. Dybala pokes the ball through to Madueke. Not too much in support for the winger. Heung-min Son is there, nods it down into the path of Endrick, but a good challenge at the back from Leicester as they hold on. 17 gone in this one, 0-0. Hopefully Aston Villa aren't hitting a bad run of form as the Premier League season comes to a close and the Champions League finals round the corner, because that would be absolutely dreadful. Here is Fatua coming forward. Oh, he's gone round Pau Torres with ease there. And Van Oot has done well as well, but Branthwaite is back there defending. Endrick with a great run there, and he's released Onana, who can pick out Son. It's tight. It's so tight in the penalty area. Not enough room to manoeuvre there for Heung-min Son. But we're just starting to find a little bit of rhythm now. And that is proving to be very, very useful. Heung-min Son holds it back. Onana. O'Reilly. Just needs to hold off Sumara there, and he does. Onana. Son. The crowd are urging Son to shoot, so he does! And Everson with a big save. Not quite the best effort we've seen from Heung-min Son. He scored some wonderful goals in Aston Villa colours towards the back end of this season. But Everson plucked that one out of the air well. Oh, that's a good challenge. Onana won the ball, and it's Son now coming forward, and he's got Dybala in there. Dybala fancied a shot. It was blocked. It's going to fall to Heung-min Son again. Heung-min Son turns, but just showed too much of it to Fatawu. Oh, Vanu has picked up a ball here. Branthwaite with a good block. Hakimi had to win that header and did. Madueke, Dybala. Round the corner to Endrick. That's a good little pass. Endrick holds it up and Son gives him a run in front. Endrick couldn't quite get the ball through. And that's been the story of this first game. So, at the moment, a draw is okay for Aston Villa, but they would be desperate for a win. If they draw and West Ham win, there's 1 point in it going into the final game of the season. But hang on a minute, because Vanu is in here for Leicester, and he's cut that one back well, but Fatawu, not known for his shooting, more for his pace, blasts it wide. Endrick into Son. Son looks up to find Endrick. A little volley. I think he's offside. He is offside. He's offside. It's going to stay 0-0. Endrick's celebrations are going to be cut short by the linesman. Correct call. Heung-min Son gets away from Fatawu on the left-hand side. Sort of running into a bit of a blind alley, so he needs to create some space, and he has done just that. And it's come to O'Reilly. His shot's blocked. It's going to be Madueke who gets on the loose ball. He finds Onana into Son. And not very good defending from Leicester there. Son looking to turn. Onana. Endrick. I just can't get enough space for the shot into Madueke. Madueke does get a shot off, and Everson with a save. Just ticking down to half-time, and Leicester hanging on. 0-0 at half-time. Not our best performance, given our strongest 11 is on the pitch. We need to improve. Okay, second half underway. No changes from either team. Just a bit of a rocket up the arse from Unai Emery, you would imagine. Because it's not been the greatest performance, and we don't want to... I mean, home games against Newcastle and Leicester with how we've been playing this season, you would have expected us to probably win both, but at the moment, it's none from two at the moment, because we're... Oh, my word, Leicester... What is going on with Leicester here? Luckily, Pau Torres is in the right place at the right time to intercept it. We really need to find our rhythm again. O'Reilly into Dybala. Dybala... Good footwork, gets away from his man. Picks out Hakimi. Madueke into Endrick. Endrick back to Madueke. Good football, Madueke. Everson with a save. I mean, their keeper has made good saves, as Endrick will tackle that and put it behind for a goal kick. We have been playing okay, but yeah, slow day at the office again for Heung-min Son. Fatawu comes forward. Good footwork. El Khanous, good save from Martinez. It's going to have to be one hell of a finish to score from there. Oh, that's a terrible clearance. And Martinez, lets that one go past the post. Bloody hell, we can't be losing both these games to Newcastle and Leicester. We've got to up our performance here. Struggling towards the end of the season does not bode well for a game against PSG, does it? Dybala's drifted wide into a good position. Hakimi on the overlap. We're just going to wait and give him that opportunity to actually get the overlap done. Good cut in. Madueke cuts it back. O'Reilly with a shot blocked. He wins the header. Heung-min Son is not fouled. Madueke takes over. Get out of the way, Son. Get out of the way. Madueke, good flick. Onana, shot blocked. Endrick, can he get a shot off? No, shows too much of it to Suter, but it's fallen only to O'Reilly. Leicester just pinned in at the moment. Dybala, back heel. Hakimi. O'Reilly. Ball through. Endrick's broken the offside trap. He scores. Endrick, what a finish. What a finish. It needed a moment of magic from O'Reilly with that ball through. An unbelievable ball from O'Reilly. We were patient. We were waiting, and this ball through from O'Reilly is absolutely beautiful. And then Endrick's finish just to put it over the stretching keeper. He got taken out in the process. Very brave from goalkeeper and striker. But it's 1-0 Villa, thank God. Here is El Khanous just to put it into Vanat's shot from range. That'll be easy for Emi Martinez, that one. He's not going to be troubled by shots like that, and he can ball it out quickly to Heung-min Son. You've got to think that this wind is now going to be in Aston Villa's sails. They'll be excited to try and double this lead, get the fans, showing fans some good football again, get them back on side after making such a pig's ear of the game against Newcastle and the first half here against Leicester. That goal from Endrick was very well worked, but had a little bit of luck to it as well. That pass from O'Reilly was absolutely magical as Fatawu comes forward. Kadioglu dives in to try and block the pass as Vanu comes forward. Good footwork from El Canoes there again. Branthwaite steps in, wins the ball well, and O'Reilly can turn up towards Madueke. Dybala. It was good football until it wasn't. Dybala giving the ball away. Maybe just trying to pick that pass out a little bit too soon. El Canoes goes into Van Aert's shot from range. Good save, Martinez. Corner comes into a deep area, and that's going to be easy for Martinez to claim that one. We do have Hakimi up there, but I think with a 1-0 lead and the Premier League title potentially at stake, let's just play a bit more sensible, I think. He says, as he's going to try and pick out a crossfield pass towards Madueke. No, didn't work. Play more sensible. I should have played more sensible. Premier League titles at stake here, Dave. What are you doing? That's very well done from Pau Torres. Good strength as well to make sure he held on to the ball. Hakimi. Madueke. Into O'Reilly. Endrick with another good run. Endrick back to Son. In towards Endrick! Oh, it was a flying volley. He was offside anyway, but what an effort. First change for Aston Villa. Onana is going to come off. He's tired in there. Arda Güler comes on just to try and keep the ball, really. Keep the ball moving with his passing ability. He is a bit less physical, but... well, he's a hell of a lot less physical than Onana. But Arda Güler is good at keeping the ball, which should help. Although Hakimi's just run into a little bit of trouble there. As Edwards comes forwards, finds sign from Sporting Lisbon. Into Van Aert. Back to Ampadu. And Didi. Leicester have used quite a few of their substitution options that they can to try and get back into this game. Dybala. Up to Endrick. Holds it up well and lays it off to Madueke. O'Reilly tries to turn, feed that ball through. Bit of a blind pass, didn't work. Canoes well positioned for the interception. Fatu down the right-hand side for Leicester with 5 minutes to go. Aston Villa fans feeling the nervous anxiousness of the fact they don't know what the result is in the West Ham game. Noni Madueke comes forward. Big crossfield passes on to Son if he can pick him out, and he tries to. Son wins the header very well. It comes into Arda Güler. Really good footwork from the young Turkishman. Son into Endrick to win it. Endrick's put it wide. I said to win it, it would be to definitely take home the 3 points. But Endrick on his weak right foot has put that past the post. And Leicester have a sigh of relief as they've got just about probably 3 minutes to try and find an equaliser. Oh, and it's 2 minutes of time added on. Leicester need to get this ball forward. They're trying to work it through midfield. Into Canoes. Edwards. Forced backwards by the pressing Hakimi, who's just had endless energy today. Up it goes to Canoes. Into Van Aert. Hakimi's got to defend once more against Edwards. Edwards stands him up, tries to go round the outside, lays it in. Branthwaite's there, gets a foot on the ball and clears it out. And is that the full-time whistle? It is the full-time whistle. Aston Villa pick up a vital 3 points. West Ham have had to win their game or get a draw. If West Ham have to do something in their game. I have no idea who they were playing. Are we going to get title celebrations here at Villa Park? Are we going to get title celebrations? We are not getting title celebrations. It's Endrick's goal that gives us a huge 3 points. Oh, West Ham don't even play on the same day as us. Oh, my word. We're taking on Chelsea, who are third in the standings then. Let's go and have a look. West Ham, with a game in hand, have to win. If West Ham do not win, we are champions. They are playing Newcastle United in 5th. Oh my word, that is a tense game. Right, if I could watch it, I would, but we can't. Arda Güler's got some sort of wide playmaker role. Yeah, fine. Let's get him on that. I've sort of forgotten all what I've set everyone to be. But right, we'll advance a day. We've gone forward a day. The results will be in. But we need to see... Oh, come on, Igor. Get out of it. You've been playing like Champions League semi-finals, mate. Stop moaning. Have we won the league? We have won the league. No, we haven't. They still haven't played. And Man City have a game in hand to put them on 75 points. Where the hell's that come from? Man City are playing Man United on the 19th of May. Newcastle, West Ham on the 19th of May. This is going to go to the final day of the season. It's this Wednesday. It's done. It's done. The games are done. We are playing Chelsea, who are sitting in third. We are still first. We've won the league! We've won the league! We cannot be topped. We have a 3-point gap to Man City. Well, 4-point gap, sorry. There's 3 points left to play. West Ham have cocked this up. Chelsea, West Ham have both bottled it. Man City have come from nowhere to actually be in the title race. But oh my word, Man United beat Man City 2-1. West Ham United lost 1-0 to Newcastle. We are crowned champions of the Premier League. Come on, we can rotate the squad and not pick up any injuries for the game against PSG. Here we are at Stamford Bridge with the final game of the Premier League season, and your champions of the season, Aston Villa, are away to Chelsea. And it's a completely changed 11 for Aston Villa. We have Stewart in goal. Let's just have a quick look at the team because it's going to be easier for me to do it this way, right? We have Stewart in goal, Fresneda, Igor, Buchanan and Elias Yiller at the back. Rogers, Goulart and Chukwuemeka make up the midfield three. Bailey, Ferguson and Ramsey are the front three. Lots of young youth players on the bench as well. League champions. The pressure is completely off for this game. Nothing to worry about. All we've got to focus on is coming through this one with minimal injuries to these sorts of players that are going to be sitting on the bench against PSG, and then celebrate the fact that we are going to be lifting the Premier League title at the end of this game. Oh, beautiful. Ramsey on the ball, infield, looking for Leon Bailey. Holds it up, Leon Bailey, and he's got a man in front of him. It was Ramsey who was making a good run. Bailey's there, out to Chukwuemeka. Back to Bailey, into Chukwuemeka, onto the right foot, deflected. Ferguson, goal! 1-0. Evan Ferguson gets it. He beats Kepa Arrizabalaga. I can say it this time when he's the actual goalkeeper. And Evan Ferguson gets a goal. Unexpected first goal scorer, I would say. I would have given it to probably Cole Palmer. Neto on the right-hand side holds off Elias Yiller into Jackson. Lays that one back to Cole Palmer, who for some reason passed when it was on his left foot and he could have just shot nicely. That's a good ball through to Huerta. Not troubled in goal, though. Arda Güler with the ball in central midfield. Now it goes to Rogers. Great ball up to find Ferguson, who's really finding his rhythm. Lays that one off. Arda Güler with the drive. Good save from Kepa. Good hold-up. Ferguson's hold-up play is very, very good. Corner going to be taken by Arda Güler. Into the box it goes. It's going to come out towards Ramsey on the edge. Holds it up well. Leon Bailey tries to get a shot off. That's blocked. Falls there to Enzo, who clears it well. And Cole Palmer completes the clearance, although it only goes as far as Elias Yiller. Here is Leon Bailey. Just gives that one back into Arda Güler. Arda Güler tries to go for a reverse pass. Leon Bailey's not going to win that. Did cause a bit of chaos, but didn't win the ball. Oh, Huerta breaks through the defence. He's done really well. Nicholas Jackson in front of him, picks him out. Good save from the youngster Stewart. It'll be brilliant if he could get a clean sheet in this sort of game in the Premier League. His Premier League debut, played for us in the Carabao Cup, I think, a couple of times. But yeah, if he could pick up a Premier League clean sheet, I mean, I'm not suggesting he will, but if he could, it would be absolutely majestic. Especially with Buchanan in front of him as well, another young centre-back that's come through the academy, who are obviously all registered in the squad with our official rules that we're using. But, Neto pokes that one through. Cole Palmer, Stewart, big save! Massive save from the young goalkeeper. Yeah, I love to see it. As we were just talking about him getting a clean sheet, I thought he definitely wasn't going to get one there, but he's managed to spread himself big and hold on. And you never know, it might actually launch us into a bit of a counter-attack here, but Bremer covers it well. So corner to Chelsea after Stewart just touched a long-range shot over the bar. He comes a long way, Stewart. He's got nowhere near it. Bremer with the header. The goalkeeper's not going to get a clean sheet, and he's probably at fault for that goal. I didn't bring him out, but he thought he could claim it, the youngster. Didn't. Bremer with a superb header. 1-1. Here's Leon Bailey, though, straight after the goal for Chelsea. Leon Bailey's coming forward with it. Holds it up. Just looks back towards Fresneda. Gets around the outside of his man. Ball in, looking towards Ramsey. Did have a header at goal, but Kepa with an easy save. Couldn't get too much power on it. And yeah, Chelsea are definitely back in this game. 1-1. To be fair, they've had the better of the football, really. Stewart with two big saves before conceding that. Maybe confidence was a little bit too high, thinking he could come and claim that ball. But yeah, he's had a really good game. So he's had a really good first half with the saves he's made. And he watches that one drift past his post. Huerta into Jackson. Good turn. Jackson shoots. Big save again from Stewart. This youngster's having a superb game in goal. Even though he was at fault for the goal, he's playing really, really well. Very happy with how he's looking. Morgan Rogers finds Arda Güler as Evan Ferguson makes a little run front. Dewsbury Hall with a fantastic challenge on Arda Güler, but no need for that in the last game of the season, I don't think. Igor up towards Evan Ferguson. Was he fouled from behind? No, referee says play on. Rogers Ramsey, Ferguson, he's in again. Ferguson with a little chip. Oh, it's absolutely delightful from Evan Ferguson. It's absolutely delightful from the Irishman up front. Come on. What a goal. 2-1 up. Premier League champions. And Evan Ferguson's got a brace in this one. Oh, what a ball from Ramsey as well. And then the dink was to perfection. It bounced on the line over the goalkeeper. It's not Courtois, is it? It's Kepa. But look at that for a little dink. Superb goal. And it was right on the stroke of half-time as well. 45 minutes goal for Ferguson. And the ref blows the half-time whistle. 2-1 to Villa. The Premier League champions going out in style for this Premier League season. Second half gets underway then. Chelsea kicking us off here at Stamford Bridge. And Aston Villa holding a 2-1 lead. Two really, really well taken goals from Ferguson. And a good header from Bremer as the young goalkeeper Stewart got caught in a bit of no man's land coming for a corner that he was never really going to win. Bremer beat him in the air. But other than that, the young goalkeeper's had a superb game. And there's another big save from Stewart in goal. Corner taken by Enzo. It's a really bad delivery, although, well, it was a bad delivery, but we nearly gifted them a chance with a terrible defensive header. Here's Vega out to Bremer, the goal scorer. He's just trying to hold on to the ball and create a bit more space for Chelsea. Cole Palmer gets a shot off. Good block from the youngster Buchanan in there as well for this final game of the season. Jackson into the box, but going towards the corner flag. Maybe he thinks he's got to waste time, but no, you do not, Nicholas Jackson. You need a goal, if anything. Ramsey, it was a foul there, and it's going to be a free kick as Chelsea make a substitution that I've just completely skipped over. Huer to the left wing is off for Nkuku, who's coming on. That's a really good defensive header from Arda Güler, and Evan Ferguson's going to try and break away here, and he's got a runner in front of him, and he's put a good pass into his path as well. It's Leon Bailey who's got loads of pace to try and get away from a very bit of bad defending, but Buganero actually makes a good recovery. And Aston Villa are going to make a bit of history here. Lou, the first Singaporean to play in the Premier League, is coming on to replace Chukwuemeka. And we're bringing on youngster Hendricks to play on the left, who's been very good in those sort of youth tournaments that I play, which is very good. We've got Ferguson at the back post, so we're going to try and lug it up towards the back post. It's actually headed down, but not enough on it. Easy for Kepa. Fresneda looks up, finds Ferguson in a bit of space. Gets the ball off to Lou, the first ever Singaporean in the Premier League, which you love to see. Ferguson controls it. Oh, I nearly managed to get Lou through there. But, yeah, some good football. We can give the youngsters an opportunity as we are the Premier League champions, already confirmed with a 4-point gap over Man City heading into the final game of the season. Half an hour to go in this one against Chelsea, and Neto comes forward, but he's really well defended there by Elias Schiller. Enzo twists, turns, tries to create space. Good shot. Stewart, what a save. Oh, my word. This boy is absolutely spectacular in goal for Aston Villa. He's loving his debut. Arda Güler comes forward with it. Up it goes to Evan Ferguson. Evan Ferguson holds it up really well and puts a lovely ball through to Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey onto his left foot. Good block, and it's going to fall into Kepa's arms after a double deflection off Evan Ferguson. And with 20 minutes to go, Chelsea make a change. Neto coming off. Aston Villa bringing on two more youngsters. Lenoir, who has agreed a loan move out at the end of the season to go and join Palermo on a year-long loan. And we've also brought on another Hendricks. No, not Hendricks. He's already come on. A right back has come on to replace Fresneda as Cole Palmer is there. Gets a shot off Stewart with a big save again. Knudsen has come on at right back. He's also agreed to leave the club on a loan at the end of the season as well, or beginning of next season. But we probably aren't going to see that live on camera because this is the penultimate episode of this series as I give away a corner very cheaply. It is the penultimate episode of the series. It will end with the Champions League final, whether we win it or lose it, as that header's going to drift over the bar. It's been a great series, by the way. I've absolutely loved it. And we'll do the PSG game as its whole own episode with all introductions. The whole game will be commentated live. It's going to be an absolute big one. Here is Knudsen, the youngster. Arda Güler. Good bit of footwork. Gets it into Buchanan. He's had a really solid game at centre-back as well as Man City take the lead against Everton. Arda Güler. Up it goes to Lenoir, who we said will be joining Palermo in the summer, and he's actually turned away from his man really well. Lenoir, he's done really well. Lenoir, he's done really well. Oh my word, what a shot, what an effort from the youngster. Oh, Buchanan, what a challenge from the young man. Absolutely superb to take the ball off Nicholas Jackson there, who would have been through on goal. Here is Ramsey. He's got Hendricks in front of him and he's picked him out. And Aston Villa's youngsters are enjoying the fact they're playing without pressure here. Into Evan Ferguson for the hat-trick. He's got it. Evan Ferguson has scored an absolute belter to get a hat-trick on the final day of the Premier League season. Come on, we are wrapping this up in style here. The youngsters were all involved. Stewart with the ball out the back. It went up to Hendricks. He laid it into Ferguson. And that little touch onto his left foot bangs it home past Kepa, who really should do better. But it is 3-1. It's 3 for Evan Ferguson. And he's got his hat-trick. He gets the match ball and he's going to be replaced by Jean Duran. A standing ovation for Evan Ferguson. What a performance from him. Cole Palmer crossing to the box. Eagles there, very well defended. As Arda Güler looks to get this one away up the line. Lenoir puts it into Ramsey. Ramsey up to Jean Duran, his first involvement in the game. Ramsey continues on in front of him. Lou went on in front of Ramsey, but couldn't quite get the ball through to him. And Chelsea come forward again. And Cuckoo goes out to Nicholas Jackson. Back to Enzo. Captain for Chelsea, Enzo. Out to Renato Viega. Dewsbury Hall, who's been very, very quiet in the second half. Here is Enzo Fernandez just trying to restrict that space for Cole Palmer, and Buchanan's there to mop up again. Honestly, the youngsters have had a superb game in this. Arda Güler, Lou. Oh, he's given it away just as I was saying how good the youngsters have been to Kochku. Palmer. Cole Palmer goes down the right. We know he's all left foot, isn't he, basically? So just defend him like that, and that'll be easy. Lou picks out Ramsey. Up to Jean Duran. Jean Duran goes out to Lenoir, who's already shown his ability on the ball with some nifty little footwork. Holds it up. Asks for his youth academy teammate to go ahead, and he dinks it over the defender really well. Knudsen swings it into the back of the box. Hendricks is there, and he's beaten in the air by Molina, and surely that's the game. As it goes to the halfway line, it's Chelsea 1, Villa 3. Your Premier League champions are definitely confirmed at the end of the season. It's Aston Villa that lift the league title. That man there had a superb game in goal for a youngster. He was at fault for the goal, but an absolutely superb game. Buchanan was great, but Evan Ferguson is the man of the moment. And the youngsters get to be involved in lifting the title, which is really cool as well. Obviously, it's not going to show Emi Martinez lifting it, who is the club captain. I think it will show Jacob Ramsey, I think. But yeah, superb stuff. We are lifting the Premier League trophy as Aston Villa. Oh, what a season. What a season this has been. As Aston Villa are crowned your Premier League champions. Come on! What a performance. Absolutely delightful stuff. One episode to go. One big trophy to win. It's PSG in the next episode. See you then.